The desolate slopes of the Ural Mountains held a scene straight out of a nightmare. A mangled tent, ripped from within, footprints leading away, disappearing into the snow, 9 bodies scattered across the mountainside, some partially dressed, some with horrific injuries. This was the chilling tableau that confronted rescuers in February 1959. What had happened to the experienced group of hikers on that fateful expedition? The mystery of Dyatlov Pass had begun. It would grip the world for decades to come. It was a scene of utter chaos. The tent, their only shelter against the brutal Russian winter, lay in tatters. Supplies were scattered, as if abandoned in haste. And then, there were the bodies. Some were found clustered near a makeshift shelter, a desperate attempt to escape the elements. Others lay further out, their positions and injuries defying explanation. The mystery deepened with each gruesome discovery. Some victims were missing clothing, as if they had fled in a panic. Others bore strange injuries, internal damage, missing eyes and tongues, discolored skin. What could have inflicted such trauma? The desolate landscape offered no answers, only amplified the chilling silence. The story began weeks earlier, full of hope and adventure. 9 young hikers, all students or recent graduates of the Ural Polytechnic Institute, embarked on a challenging ski trek through the Ural Mountains. Led by the experienced Igor Dyatlov, the group was a mix of personalities, each with their own dreams and aspirations. There was Yuri Doroshenko, the jokester, always ready with a witty remark. Zina Kolmogorova, the quiet observer, capturing the beauty of the journey in her diary. Lyudmila Dubinina, the fiery spirit, determined to conquer the challenging peaks. Each member brought their own unique energy to the group, their camaraderie evident in the photographs and diary entries that would later surface. Their goal was to reach Autorten Mountain, a peak shrouded in local legends and known for its unforgiving terrain. It was an ambitious expedition even for seasoned hikers, but these young adventurers were confident, their spirits high as they set out into the vast, unforgiving wilderness. Days turned into weeks as the hikers made their way deeper into the Ural Mountains. Their diary entries and photographs, later recovered by rescuers, painted a picture of their journey, the breathtaking scenery, the camaraderie around the campfire, the challenges they faced. But as they ventured further, the weather turned. Temperatures plummeted, and heavy snow blanketed the landscape. Their last camp, on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl, known as Dead Mountain in the language of the indigenous Mansi people, was a fateful decision. Exposed to the full fury of the elements, the group found themselves battling against the brutal forces of nature. What happened next remains shrouded in mystery. Their diary entries abruptly stopped. Photographs captured the growing sense of isolation, the unforgiving landscape closing in. The cheerful faces in earlier pictures were replaced by grim determination, a reflection of the harsh reality they now faced. And then, silence. Weeks passed with no word from the hikers. Concern grew into alarm, and a search party was organized. They followed the group's planned route, their hopes dwindling with each passing day. Then, on February 26th, they stumbled upon the hikers' abandoned camp on the slopes of Kholat Syakhl. The sight that greeted them was both eerie and inexplicable. The tent was found sliced open from the inside as if someone had desperately tried to escape. Footprints in the snow led away from the tent, some barefoot, some wearing only socks. But the most disturbing discovery was yet to come: the bodies. Soviet authorities launched an investigation into the hikers' deaths. The findings, shrouded in secrecy and later released with redacted sections, only deepened the mystery. The official cause of death for most of the hikers was hypothermia, but the circumstances surrounding their deaths remained unexplained. The hikers' injuries baffled investigators. Some had fractured skulls and broken ribs, injuries inconsistent with a simple fall. One victim, Lyudmila Dubinina, was found with her tongue and eyes missing. Their clothing, some of which was found to be radioactive, added another layer of intrigue. The investigation concluded that an unknown compelling force had caused the hikers' deaths, a vague statement that did little to quell the growing speculation. The case was closed, but the questions lingered. What had driven the hikers from their tent into the freezing night, inadequately clothed? What had caused their strange injuries? The Dyatlov Pass incident, shrouded in secrecy and unanswered questions, became Russia's most chilling unsolved mystery. With the official investigation offering little in the way of concrete answers, theories about the Dyatlov Pass incident flourished. Some were plausible, others bordered on the fantastical. Each attempted to make sense of the inexplicable, to piece together the fragments of evidence into a coherent narrative. One of the most enduring theories is that of an avalanche. Proponents point to the hikers' hasty departure from the tent and the nature of some of their injuries. But skeptics argue that the terrain and snow conditions didn't support a large-scale avalanche. Others suspect military involvement, pointing to the strange lights reported in the sky around the time of the incident, and the radioactivity found on the victims' clothing. Could the hikers have stumbled upon a secret weapons test? The theory remains speculative, fueled by Cold War paranoia and the Soviet Union's penchant for secrecy. More outlandish theories posit encounters with cryptids like the Yeti or even extraterrestrial visitors. While these theories capture the imagination, they lack concrete evidence and are often dismissed as sensationalist speculation. As the 20th century gave way to the 21st, the Dyatlov Pass incident refused to fade from memory. The advent of the internet breathed new life into the mystery, as researchers and amateur sleuths from around the world pored over the evidence, sharing theories and speculating about the hikers' fate. In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the investigation, hoping to shed new light on the case. While they ruled out foul play, their conclusion that a natural force was responsible for the deaths did little to satisfy those seeking a definitive answer. Recent scientific studies have proposed new theories, including infrasound-induced panic and paradoxical undressing, a phenomenon where hypothermia victims remove their clothing due to a false sensation of overheating. While these theories offer plausible explanations for some of the events, they fail to address all the inconsistencies and unanswered questions. Despite decades of investigation and speculation, the Dyatlov Pass incident continues to captivate and confound. The haunting photographs, the cryptic diary entries, the baffling injuries, they all whisper of a truth yet to be fully revealed. Was it a tragic accident, a series of unfortunate events compounded by human error and the unforgiving forces of nature? Or did something more sinister unfold on that isolated mountain slope, something that defies rational explanation? The answer, lost to time and the unforgiving wilderness, remains elusive. The Dyatlov Pass incident stands as a chilling reminder of the power of the unknown, a testament to the enduring allure of unsolved mysteries. The story of the Dyatlov Pass incident is a stark reminder of the power of the unknown. It's a tale that claws at the edges of our understanding, a testament to the mysteries that still linger in the shadows. The chilling details, the unanswered questions, and the enduring speculation all contribute to its enduring fascination. It's a story that draws us in, urging us to unravel its secrets. We're captivated by the grainy photographs, the haunting diary entries, and the eerie circumstances surrounding the hikers' deaths. We crave answers, a way to reconcile the inexplicable events with our understanding of the world. The allure of the Dyatlov Pass incident lies not only in its mystery, but also in its humanity. These were 9 young people, full of life and dreams, who met an untimely and tragic end. Their story compels us to seek answers, to make sense of a tragedy that seems to defy explanation. Perhaps one day, the truth behind the Dyatlov Pass incident will be fully revealed. Until then, it will remain one of history's most captivating unsolved mysteries, a haunting reminder of the power of the unknown and the fragility of human life in the face of nature's raw, untamed beauty.